everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Queen's Wish, the Conqueror! Last episode, we went and explored the rest of the area over here by the Ariel and cleared out the Neil Manse of some deserters. Some of them actually surrendered and we took them back to the fort. Had them flogged, but other than that, well, for the most part, we need all the help we can get. That said, before we head to the south and inspect down there, we have a small murder mystery I want to investigate right over here in this town. Someone was allegedly murdered and they blame someone else. However, there isn't really much evidence aside from the guy who was found in the same place. Alright, the village of Carto. It's a tiny settlement, only a few dozen people struggling to eke out a living in the sickly soil of the colony. This is also where Maximilian, the accused murderer, is from. You might be able to learn something useful about the case. Investigate the murder. Once the people here realize that you are the prince, they fall over themselves to help you. They are desperately eager to answer all your questions. Ask questions. There are two clans in town. One is absolutely sure that Maximilian is innocent. The other is absolutely sure he is guilty. Nobody witnessed the death in question. All of their memories of the evening of the death have faded. You leave without having learned anything of the truth of the incident. You doubt anyone will ever be sure what happened. Well, they said it was around the lake here, so maybe if we walk around, we'll see something. Or maybe not. If this really is the case, and nobody will ever know... That didn't help us at all. We're not going to have much luck here now, are we? I guess we have no choice, but we have to make some sort of decision. So where do we go to make that decision? Do we go down over into the prison here? Indeed. You find Maximilian, the murder suspect who was brought to Fort Haven to receive your judgment. He sits in this cell, chained up and quivering, waiting for Chief Miranda to have time to bring him before you again. You question him, but you don't learn anything new. He denies the crime, but he would, wouldn't he? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, either way, with that done, it's time to go back to exploring, and we are going to explore to the south. There appears to be a small town here or something. This is a large farm, still intact and well-maintained. However, it is quiet. No smoke rises from the chimneys. Chickens and pigs wander loose, untended. Search the farm. You explore the farm. It has recently been abandoned. Conditions got too bad in the colony for farmers to stay out here, so far from a fort. You find some linens and silverware, but everything of real value is gone. Unfortunate. There's nothing else over there. So all that leaves is basically to the south. There's a camp over here. A band of armed Vol soldiers march up and down this road. They aren't hostile. After giving you a good look, they salute and move to pass you. Greet them. You speak to the band of warriors. Their sergeant speaks for them. Greetings, Havenite. If you have a moment, can you help us? What do you need? We are Vol hunters. We are looking for escaped Owen. We can pay a bounty if you have seen any near here. Escaped Owen? Owen are Vol who agreed to enter lifetime servitude to another Vol. Sometimes they change their minds and flee. The rebellion inspires them. We then pay bounties for their return. Are you often helped? Yes, Queen Sharon agreed to support the Masha decades ago. Your warriors once often helped us find lost Owen. This was a while ago, though. I can't help you. We thank you for your time. She gives you a friendly nod, and they head off. This is a large trading camp where merchants used to gather close together for business and safety. It has been abandoned for a few years. Nobody wants to be out here exposed to the roaming bandits. If all goes well, it will soon be full of traders again. And there's our report. Once again, we get 2 wood, 1 stone, 1 metal, and 1 quicksilver, and 18 gold. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to uncover this bit, see if there's... Ah, and there is! Right over here. You haven't been to this survey marker yet, so you look around. Because you're on the shore, you can see a sliver of Ukatish lands to the west, and a lot of the mountainous Vol lands across the sea to the south. You take note. Indeed, I do. Now, I'm going to come and investigate the east. Just walk by. At least the Vols seem very, reasonable. Alright, we've got something over here. Oh, here we've got something. This remote valley is full of dried bones. Mostly animal, but a few human. Alright, we've got hostile creatures. You get close enough to a pack of huge scorpions for them to detect you. They are agitated, but they scuttle away. They must not be hungry. You probably can't count on that good luck holding out. Those are, however, hungry and hostile. And see, you attack twice in the same round. There's no rounds here, are there? Sand scorpion, that's actually different. Probably does some blinding or something to weaken us. I honestly don't like how they decided this whole speed thing. It makes it really hard to plan ahead. Okay, those guys aren't hungry. What is this place? Is this... No, this isn't Serpent Quarry. This is something else. At the end of the Scorpion Valley, you find the entrance to an old mine. Explore the cave. This was a mine, mostly sealed off by a cave-in. You find the skeleton of a human wearing tattered robes. He or she was probably trapped here by the scorpions. You find no identification. This might have been an Ariel or Haven mage. There's a broken wand and an orb. The orb seems valuable. And we have an amethyst orb, which we've already got one, so that's something we can actually sell. Okay, we'll use it to sell. See what else we can find around here. If we're lucky, we'll find the other thing. Oh, what's this? There is a band of poor refugees at the end of this path. When you get close, they draw their pathetic weapons. Then they realize that you're from Haven. They look like they're from the Vol to the south. They approach to try to talk to you. Talk to them. They pick someone to meet with you. She walks forward. You notice she has a single vertical line tattooed on her cheek. You are from Haven, yes? Yes. That is a relief. We are Owen, fled from the Vol. We are moving through your lands. We ask you to please let us pass. Owen. She touches the line on her cheek. All of the others have matching lines. Some have two. We were servants for life to the Masha, those who held our debts. We fled rather than die in their service. What drove you to flee? The rebellion, the war. Owen rebel against Masha. Masha get revenge on Owen, even innocent Owen. We flee to live. We look for free land to live on. And what do you want from me? Just let us go, warrior. We go in peace. We won't steal. Don't tell Vol hunters where we were. Your secret is safe. You depart. Later you look back. The refugees are desperately fleeing in a different direction. Soon they are out of sight. Those of you who have been around me for a while know how I feel about slavery and the like. And to my knowledge, indentured servitude is effectively just another form of slavery. But at the same time, now I'm starting to wonder if it's really debts. I don't know. This is going to be more complicated. The path into this valley is lined with rough, cracked blocks of marble. You must be heading toward a quarry, and this is where the caravans dump the stone unworthy of transport. You also note a worrying number of shedded snakeskins. You see a lot more snakeskins. You don't want to be prejudiced. A lot of people love snakes. Some even keep them as pets. However, they don't keep and cherish monstrous 10-foot-long snakes, like the ones around here, that there are a lot of. Well, we found the Serpent Quarry. Let's investigate. Alright, in we go. You enter an abandoned quarry. Vole workers hired by Haven extracted good building stone from here. Then it was abandoned. Then it flooded. It is not completely lost. With some work, it could produce stone again. First, it will have to be cleaned out. The multitude of shedded snakeskins suggest an unpleasant job ahead. You take a closer look at the ground. There are recent tracks. Not snakes. People. They don't go north. They are all heading in and out of the passage to the west. Oh boy. That means Owen. The corridor is blocked by a closed iron gate. You approach quietly and listen. You think you can hear humans talking in the distance on the other side. Sadly, we can't go through. We're gonna have to go through the entire mine. And there's snakes! And they hasten themselves, too. Well, this is gonna take effort. We'll get through, though. That's a lot of snakes! Alright. That's me there. Of course they're doing hastes. That didn't do much. That did a lot more. Deal with the hasted one, please. One more hit. There we go. Alright. It's not too bad. Some stone blocks, and okay, that was actually a lot of damage. We need to get curing out for you. You're gonna have to use it, I guess. Especially since we're dealing with poison and the like. Flooded mine, this is a problem. Hello, another one. You need to get something stronger. There we go. Another serpent dealt with. There's probably more around here somewhere. Oh, those aren't serpents, those are scorpions! You move there, and whirlwind attack. And you are going to icy wave. I see something coming from behind us. Don't think I don't. Alright, we've got a chest here with pile of wood, copper bits, and Ariel robes. A little less protection, blessing and healing bonus. I think it's something we can sell. Because you don't really have blessings or healings. So that's fine. This is gonna be sold. Along with that orb. I see you there! Nice try trying to sneak up on us. We saw you. Snake. Alright. There's another snake over here. Serpent. Dead serpent. You should be able to recover some energy from this. There you go! Beautiful! Oh! Spitting serpent! That's definitely bad. Probably has range in it. Well, now it's dead. Now we've got another serpent here. There we go. Another one dealt with. I see you. Thank you for coming closer so we can stab you. I approve of that. Down you go. Alright. Here we've got more stone and some amber. Alright, I approve of the stone. We do definitely need that. Looks like now we're going to make our way down towards... Oh, geez, that's not good. Okay, this is probably going to hurt a fair bit. Alright, actually... Not what I wanted. Great, and we're stuck too far from being able to hit the spitting serpents. I did not want that. Oh! Okay, actually, I'll take that. Thank you, skeleton. And the spitting serpents are getting closer. Why was I clicking the spot behind? That's not what I wanted. Thank you. One more. That actually went much... This is actually going much better than I expected. The skeleton summoning was entirely accidental. Alright. You are going to give a healing to her. Bit damaging, but we're okay. And we're making it down here. Alright, now we're going to find these people. You reach the miners' quarters from the west. As you get close, you hear humans arguing on the other side. Then they all fall completely silent, all at once. There are several miners hiding in these lonely quarters. They are hungry, terrified, and armed. They raise their motley collection of swords and spears when you approach. Their hands tremble. You get a closer look. They are from the Vole, and each of them has 2 marks tattooed on their cheeks. They watch you, not attacking, but ready to defend themselves. Who are you? They look at each other, unsure. While you inspected them, they took a close look at you. One of them steps forward to speak. Are you from Haven? Yes, I am a Prince of Haven. Now they are terrified. They didn't expect this at all. That is bad for us. Haven is our enemy. You kept us down before, and then you left. Your return is bad for us. Why is that? He points at the 2 lines on his cheek. We are Owen. We escaped from the Masha. We are hiding here. Haven always helped the Masha, armed them, fought to keep them in power. Now you are back. We won't be free. What are those marks on your cheek? Our Owen marks. One means we must work our life away to pay our debts. The second means our debts were so great that our children must serve too. Owen from birth. That is why we fled. We will pay our own debts, but we won't let our children suffer. What is an Owen? The property of the Masha, for all of our lives. He touches the tattoos on his cheek. Or longer. Some of us are fighting them. We came here to stay safe. What do you want from me? Now you have actually surprised them. They aren't used to being asked what they want. We want to flee. We are miners, not warriors. We want to know that our children will be free. Let us go. That is what we want. What do you have to offer me for your safety? A bribe? We have nothing to give. Well, we have some supplies in our chambers, too bulky to take with us. You can have that. We must keep our weapons. We need them to survive. Okay. Now I've learned more, because it mentioned not 1 but 2 marks. 1 mark that one of the Owen must work for their entire life to pay off a debt. And 2 marks such that their children must work their entire lives to pay off the debt. This is blatant slavery. This isn't indentured servitude or the like. This is complete slavery. I would not be surprised if the Masha actually just performed, actually just do things in order to try and exploit the Owen, to create more Owen, even if the Owen don't do anything. Oh, we don't like them. Just send them away. Make them a slave. Our mother may have supported the Masha and kept them in power, but I'm seeing right now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be helping the Owen here and help them get back. I won't hurt you. You may go free. There is a long silence. The Owen turn and whisper to each other. Then their leader turns back to you. You are kind, but we can't stay here. All our protection is gone. We will flee north. We can't go to the land of the Masha, but we swear our children will never be Owen. We must go. We will make sure people hear of your mercy. They pack up their things and are gone within a few minutes. I had to do it. Okay, slimes. Splattergoo. That's actually a slightly different name. Either way, they are going to die. But yes, as I said, I'm pretty certain what's going to happen is I am going to do my best to keep the Owens safe and save them from slavery, which I do not approve of at all. Working to pay off a debt. I can understand that. I can stand by that. That is something that I suppose would need to happen. But not when your children are forced to do it as well. Ariel Horn Wand. This is exactly the same as the Oak Wand. Just a bit more valuable. And without the augmentations. Yeah, this is going to be sold. Alright. And we got another chest here with silver, and a duration augment. A blessing duration. Not likely to use that. Oh, and there's another chest here with wood, and copper. Okay. This should get us more stone, so let's go back and report in. Mission accomplished. Just walk by the Vol soldiers. Actually, I take that back. Greet them. What do you need? You need to leave Haven Lands, now. She opens her mouth to respond, then she thinks better of it. All right, we will inform our superiors of this response. They will learn of Haven's current posture. They march off to the south. May not be the best, but it is what it is. Alright, we head in here. We did level up! Alright, Rupert! I think we're fine without the healing for now. I like the idea of steel skin, however. No. Yeah, the steel skin will help out a lot. Elspeth! You can now bull rush. Definitely something you're going to do, and you can do more melee damage. Terrence! You are our healer. You are going to get Healing Wave. Going to go for Restoring Rain as well, because that is very useful. And Patricia, our mage. You are going to get Fireball. That's going to be very useful. Alright. Fireball. You gained nothing. You gained Bull Rush. You gained nothing. Okay, let us report in here. Let's see. Stonehouse, any messages? Ah, someone at Sharon's palace. The voice of your mother emerges from the portal. So, Rupert, you have found the Vol. A good vassal state, hard-working, organized. There is only one problem, but it is a serious one. What is it? You can sense her leaning toward the portal, ready to excitedly fling facts at you. It is unstable and more so every year. The Marsha have grown too few and too weak. The Owen have grown too many and too angry. The place is constantly on the edge of rebellion. Fortunately, we have stabilized it. The Marsha. The owners in their tongue. When a Vol falls too far into debt, a Marsha can pay those debts. The debtor becomes Owen, owned for life. Isn't that like a slave? Don't use that word in Vol lands. It offends all of them. Marsha don't want to see themselves as slave owners. Owen don't want to see themselves as slaves. They are both proud in their ways. The Owen. A lifelong servant marked with a line on the cheek. Of course, if the Owen's debt is too great, the Owen's children will be put into servitude too. Each line on an Owen's cheek means one generation of servitude. Unfortunate people. And what have you done about this? I did what I always do, what is best for the people of Haven. We provide the Marsha with the force they need to keep order and prevent anarchy. In return, they trade with us. With very good terms, I might add. Very profitable. Then the calamity happened. The Marsha stopped giving us what they owe for our help. You should rectify that. Did you ever try to reduce the cruelty of the situation? Child, why is that even our affair? We trade with them. We don't control their lives. It's not our business. Perhaps someone should help the Owen. I thought you might think so. I know you have had flashes of morality. I give you the Vol to experiment on. If you think you can remake them successfully, you have my leave to try. Excuse me. I am called away. Her voice fades. Indeed, and help them I certainly will. Chief Miranda, the quarry to the southeast has been retaken. You tell Miranda what happened. You will be happy to know that stone is already coming to us. I made sure to place workers and guards near there so that they could get to work at once. But you say that you found some Owen there? Might I ask what happened to them? I set them all free. Interesting. I'm not sure your mother will approve, but word of your merciful nature will get around. If you have time, there may be work to do in the Vol. Yes. Any other problems near the Vol? There is. There is a particularly active clan of bandits that call themselves the Rusty Barb. They have been a pain in our backsides for years now. Happily, you found the location of their hidden base. At last we know that it is located in the mountains to the southwest, north of Vol lands. Tell me more about the Rusty Barb. It was founded by the Ukatish, eager to hunt the people of Haven to pay them back for imagined offenses. They were joined later by escaped Owen from the Vol. Am I likely to find more escaped Owen? Probably. Happily, as they will probably attack you instantly, you won't be troubled with moral confusion about killing them. Are there likely to be resources there? Probably. They are sure to have plenty of money and treasure, perhaps caches of equipment. You will also gain a large measure of law and order. The Rusty Barb will no longer rob our caravans. Actually, the Rusty Barb has been wiped out. You tell Miranda the tale. Thank you, Prince. There are so many of our people who will sleep better after this victory. The territory between here and our Vol military camp is now free of brigandage and monsterage. Those lands will provide well for you now. Any more profitable missions I can do around here? I am afraid not, Prince. There is so much to do, but nothing worthy of your rank and power. If you explore the nations of Sacramentum and establish our forts, the commanders there are sure to have ways for you to increase Haven's power on Sacramentum. Farewell, then. Alright. Things are good. Mission accomplished. And with that, I believe, after I sell these things that I have, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we're going to speak to one or two things, and then we're going to do some more exploration around the Vol area. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Cheswick44. That is Rupert, Elspeth, Terence, and Patricia. This has been a Let's Play of Queen's Wish the Conqueror. And I shall see you all next time.